Greetings, Doug Rawadi here again. Welcome to Getting Started video number 4, Email Templates. In our last tutorial, we created a customer survey web form, one that you could use to solicit feedback from your existing customers based on their last interaction with your business. Hopefully you completed that exercise because we're now going to build on it and take it one step further using email templates. As you might imagine, email is a key component of virtually every sales, marketing, follow-up, and customer service initiative you'll undertake in Systematic Revenue. It's a communication tool that can give you a tremendous bang for your buck when tied to specific actions and delivered automatically. See, unlike messages you might spontaneously compose and send to individual contacts or even groups of contacts, email templates are created in advance, usually with a very specific purpose in mind, and used repeatedly. They can be personalized with merge fields that'll bring in nearly any contact-specific info. They can include links that when clicked on will trigger other actions, and they can be tracked to determine whether and when they're opened. To demonstrate some of these features, we're going to create a couple of templates that will be used in conjunction with our customer survey web form. One, to deliver the web form link to your customers. The second, to thank them for completing the survey. As in our previous video, we're beginning this one from Systematic Revenue's dashboard. And just like online forms, email templates can be accessed from anywhere in the application. So go to Tools in the header menu and click on Email Templates in the drop-down menu that appears. This opens the Email Templates library window, which functions almost exactly like the online forms library. Here you can manage and see the status of existing templates as well as construct new ones. Click on the green New Email Templates button and we'll get underway building our first one. This launches Systematic Revenue's Email Template Wizard, a tool very much like the Web Form Wizard. In step 1, there are two mandatory fields, name and group. Let's name this template Survey Test Number 1. And since it ties to our web form customer survey, we'll assign it to the Customer Email Templates group. Note that just like step 1 in the web form wizard, you can also create additional email template groups from the wizard. Also, just like the web form wizard, you have the same three status choices: active, which is the default, inactive, and draft. Leave it set to active and click on next step. This opens the HTML editor window where you can compose and stylize your message. As I already mentioned, you can extensively personalize the email templates through the use of merge fields, both in the subject line and in the body of the message. Now, since this particular template is being created to ask your existing customers to participate in a survey, we'll include their first name in the subject line and in the greeting. Click on Personalize at the right end of the subject field to open the Merge field drop-down menu. Note the variety of available choices. Click on Contact First Name to insert that merge field into the beginning of your subject line. Hit your spacebar once and type in "Your opinion does matter." Then move your cursor to the message window where we'll compose our message. Before doing so, note the variety of style and format options you can apply to the text and images in your template. Starting at the top menu, we have a variety of alignment options: left, center, right. You have a number of list options. You also can set indents, either decrease or increase. Of course, the standard bold, italic, and underline formatting options. The link option allows you to highlight a word, a letter, an image, and attach an external link to it. The image options allow you to play with any images you might bring into the body of the email. You can create tables. You can add additional templates. You can spell check. You can add color to your text and background. You can do previews of your finished product. You can resize it. You can look at the HTML source code. And then in our second line, you have a variety of fonts to choose from. You can select the point size of those fonts. You can attach marketing media from Systematic Revenue's media library. Obviously, we have nothing there at the moment. And lastly, as I mentioned, you can insert merge fields. We'll begin our message with the following greeting: "Hi." Now go to your Merge drop-down menu and include, once again, Contact First Name. Type comma and hit the return key twice. In order to save time, I'm now going to paste a previously written message into the work area. Take note of its wording and either copy it verbatim or write something similar. When it comes to the signature, if you've already created and saved a signature in your user settings, you can insert a signature merge field after regards by opening the drop-down menu and scrolling it to the bottom, or simply create something on the fly. In this case, I'm just going to enter my name. Now, I'm going to draw your attention to something at this point. You'll notice in our middle sentence, click on the following link and give us an idea of how good or bad your last experience in doing business with us was. There is no link, at least at the moment. What I'm going to do now is paste the link associated with the customer survey web form we created in the last tutorial into this missing sentence. Now, you can handle this a couple of different ways. You can either complete the template without the link and add it after the fact, or if you are forward thinking, you can copy the link to a different document and then when you're at this point in the process, simply paste it in as I just did. We'll move forward from here by clicking on the Next Step window. Notice now we are at the Step 3 portion of the email template wizard where it asks us to add link actions. And it is telling us there is currently one link within the message. As you can see, it is the link that I just pasted in associated with our online form. Now in this case, much like we did with our web form previously, we can choose a variety of actions to be associated with the clicking of this particular link. What I'm going to do is select yet another tag. And I'm now presented with a window virtually identical to the one that was in our web form tutorial. In this case, we want to create a tag that is specific to this particular activity. And we'll call this our Cooperative Customer tag. Once again, this is a tag that doesn't currently exist in our library, so as we add this action, the tag will also be added to the library. And notice now we have an instruction to add this particular tag when that link is clicked. At this point, let's click Save and finish this particular email template. Notice now we are back in the email template library window, and our Survey Test 1 email is now within the library. Now let's quickly complete our second email template, the thank you message that'll go out immediately after a customer hits the Submit button on the survey web form. Just like before, click the green New Email Template button in the upper right corner of the library window. This time we'll name the template Survey Test Number 2. And just like before, we're going to select the Customer Email Templates group. Now, let's click Next Step and create our message. Our subject line this time will simply say, "Thanks for your feedback." However, we'll still use a personalized greeting using the appropriate merge field. Go to the menu as before, pick Contact First Name, comma, return twice. And, just like before, I'm going to paste in a pre-written message just to save time. Use something similar, use something exact, but in any case, we want something in the way of a thank you to convey our appreciation for our customers having taken the time to complete the survey. Now, in this case, we have no links in the body of this email, so when we click Next Step, you'll notice that there's nothing to do in this particular window. So let's click Finish and save the email template. And you'll notice now that in our email template library, we have Survey Test 1 and Survey Test 2. That completes tutorial number 4. Now, this is all going to start coming together for you in our next tutorial on building campaigns. So experiment with what you've learned so far and get ready to start tying it all together in our next tutorial. See you soon.